Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Today we're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series, and we're going to be looking at the Haukke Manor Hard Mode. This is the second hard mode dungeon and the original release of Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. If this video helps you out at all, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out making more of these. But first off, instead of going left like you would with the normal mode dungeon, you have to go upstairs. The trash pools are almost identical to the original mode. You have the couple AoEs to be dodged. They do frontal cones that are untelevised, so make sure that you're facing them away from the party. Pick up the tiny keys just like you did in normal mode. For this first section, it'll be one group of enemies. Grab a key, open a door, one group of enemies, grab a key, open a door. It moves kind of slow, but it's just how it is. Once you reach the first boss, it's the Manor Jester from the original dungeon, on a couple butlers this time. He's a spellcaster just like he was in the original, so just pick him up. You can try to interrupt some of his spellcasting, or you can stun him. Void Blizzard 3 is a longer cast and probably more interruptible than his normal Blizzard spells. We will occasionally throw out some AoEs on the ground that you'll just want to move out of, along with spawning some additional adds that can easily be taken out. Once you have killed the Jester, you'll go back outside the room and click on the crystal ball. This section has the lamps like the last boss did in the original version. It also has enemies that spawn out of the doors. Run towards the end of the hall where the lamps are not shooting AoEs across, and then grab all the adds that come out of the doors. Make sure to grab the tiny key from the original group that you just killed, otherwise you have to go back for it to get through the door right here. Once you get the Manor Sentry down to 20% of his health, he will run off and dispel the barrier to the next room. For the second boss fight, you'll need to watch out for several AoEs that will appear on the floor. They're rotating blades that will damage you every single second that you're in them, so you'll want to move out of them quickly, along with spawning AoEs from across the room that you'll just need to move into the open areas. When the black portal opens up, eventually out of it will come an additional add, which you'll just want to pick up. As the fight progresses, the AoEs will get a little more intricate, so just watch out for those. Once the boss is dead, you'll move into the next room, and again click the crystal ball to move to the third area. Once in the third area, the doors will again open up automatically like the previous one, adding more enemies to the fight as you progress through. So make sure to not get overwhelmed picking up too many, but you usually progress to the first or second door, whatever you feel comfortable in doing, and take them all here. Beat the Warden, the barrier to the third and final boss will disappear. And this is where you will fight Harley Carnissus. Now, the main mechanic you'll want to watch out for on this boss is whenever she spawns additional adds into the fight, you need to do everything you can to DPS those adds down as soon as possible. She will, after a certain period of time, absorb them into her, and depending on how much HP they had left when she absorbs them, then she will gain additional damage and do additional abilities. So you need to make sure that they are at 1 HP, or very, 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 very close to dead before she absorbs them. Every single one will give her a buff, no matter how much HP they have, but the AoE that she does afterwards will increase in damage depending on how much HP they had. So if you're not careful, she can end up wiping the entire party. So as long as you prioritize the adds and move out of the AoEs when she throws them out, this fight is very simple. It's just a little bit of extra healing on the healer whenever she absorbs enemies, as she does the AoE right afterwards. And that should be it for Haukke Manor Hard Mode. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out trying to get more of these out for y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.